Hey guys, welcome back to some companions. Today's video, we're going to continue our journey looking for those wilders as we draw closer to chapter 22. Now, of course, we know when you complete chapter 22 and you have 5 ascended wilders, it is going to give you the ability and give you the awakened version of Solus for free. Now, the second one we know that was released is the awakened version of Taylene, but that is requiring 5 celestial heroes completely built. And we also had Damon join. There was a patch that just popped up a little bit, so I don't see anything right on here. Circuits leaderboard, we're doing guild boss rewards as well as the arena of heroes, and this of course is kicking off the guild event today. Make sure if you're in the guild, especially if you're in my guild, that you're running through the guild scramble, that you're getting all of your teams to get set for this. It is going to kick off, I believe, in the next couple minutes, or it might have already kicked off right now. Heroes are departing in 5 hours? So it looks like they are leaving pretty soon. You can see join the operations one time, picking up the diamonds in here. You want to not only get all the loot, but if you're in a guild and you are not participating in this event, if you're skipping it, you are going to really bring down the guild and bring down where your guild can rank. And even looking here, we can see where the recap of where we're at right now. But intel, you can see that there are a few members that are sending heroes out right here. So we have to see exactly what it looks like from everyone going out. But I'm glad that we started getting some loot out of here. And of course, going through a lot of game modes. So I picked this up a little bit earlier today. You can see we purchased this at 495. We purchased it. Gives you a ton. So if you look, guys, when we started this, it was 6,666 gems to buy this. We got a 92% discount because all of the players in the guild, I believe these might have been the only two that didn't, or they might have, I'm not sure. But we got a 92% discount in this chest, giving us a ton of resources out of here. So very cool that we have a lot that is coming. And of course, the expedition plan as we continue, the guild finally leveled up another time. That's right, guild level 6, making a lot of progression and going down to the bottom. 14 hours, we are fully active in everyone, which Eskimo, I don't know why there's no guild activity at this point, but you can see that we are pushing a lot of guild activity in here. And you have to, if you want to be successful in companions, you have to be in a guild. You have to be active with the guild. You got to be grinding it out time and time and time again. Now, I do love the chest. This is something, again, when we think of backfilling some of the stuff from this game into the classic version of AFK Arena, this is a really cool ability to click, level up this chest, get a higher reward out of there, which again, thinking of all the things that they could put and pack into that chest would be pretty cool. Now, of course, grinding out the daily chests or the daily quests, the weekly quests, and everything else when it comes to the battle pass, and of course the travel notes, you have to religiously. Again, when you think of this game and when you think of progression, and Miko, you can see, I think that's who we just talked about on the other side, is offline for 2 days. So this is going to free up a slot. Sorry, but we did have to remove someone on there. It did hit the 2-day mark. So unfortunately, that was the removal. But like we were saying, when it comes to making progression in this game, absolutely 100%, you have to go out and build this. And I haven't seen Stage Rush. You can see both of us are running Rowan, which is really cool in there. But Stage Rush, I'm not sure if this is just going to allow us to use 2 heroes. I don't know what Stage Rush is. It skipped it? Did it skip the stage? I'm not exactly sure what that did with the Stage Rush, or if it skipped a battle in there. That was kind of interesting. I've never seen that before. I'm not sure exactly what the Stage Rush. Now in here, we're still running Chimera. Again, I know we're going to have to do a couple more summons. I feel like we've been stuck in this stage for quite a little bit. We got stuck for quite a while. In chapter 19, we made a little bit more progression. It seems like once you come through and you get through, break through, really 1 or 2 of these stages, you can see, guys, how many players are kind of stuck around this turn in here. But we definitely want to be farming and making progression. Even looking at the heroes where they're at right now, all 180 across the board. So we just need essence like we've seen before. And also building out, getting some more copies, getting some of these divine heroes built. And I know I have to do the voyage. I know we have to do the peaks of time in here. Dream Realm just reset right now. This is another one. We're farming here. Dream Realm teammates. A race was no rank. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that one. But you can see we do have the Burning Brute. We can use our teammates in here as well, which does make a very big difference. Thinking of Chimera, I have a pretty well built Chimera, but right here, you can see the Chimera is kind of similar. Now, Burning Brute, I'm going to put a couple other heroes, and I always look at who do I have and who does my guildmate have, and really what is the benefit that we can get from building this out. So even there, we have our 3 heroes. I'm going to put Rosaline in here because I love Rosaline being able to farm or follow Chimera. And I feel like we need some physical damage dealers in here, but I'm going to drop Rowan in here and see how we do with this. Because I believe when we come in here, it's just going to go ahead. Yep, floor 1 again. And it reset before. Every time that I think we've been in here, I know the Burning Brute is the physical damage because he has the shield. But farming this out, I mean, they're giving us loot for every single time we kill the beast. I even spent 50 diamonds in here last time. Definitely well worth it to go in here and farm this out a little bit further because you only get 5 attempts and that is where it stops. But we have also seen this reset where again, we didn't get more attempts out of here because you'll see right here, attempts left 50, no more challenge attempts. If we spend 50 diamonds, that is going to be a pretty good return with killing the brute out because right there, guys, is another 10 of our stones. Not sure what floor we can make it up to. And I want to see there is floor number 7. Once we hit a floor where we're not actually killing out the brute, then we'll have to make some adjustments because there is floor 8. And you can see we are making quite a bit of progression. There is floor number 9. So we didn't kill floor number 9. You'll see current rank is number 17. This is where I'm thinking we might break in and do some of our physical damage dealers. Let's keep Rowan in here. And I'm almost thinking, what about like a Taylene? Because ranged is where the problem kind of lies. But I'm thinking a few heroes, if we can get them kind of built up front. I want to see what it looks like. Because remember, getting everyone inside of his bubble really mitigates the immunity. You can see the shield went down right there. But the damage that we're causing from within inside the shield makes a big difference. Now you can see if you're doing a ton of damage like some of these heroes are, you can actually burn them down very, very fast when that shield drops. But overall, we want to try to keep them alive. You can see 50, 40, 30. We might be able to get this one down. And I do like Taylene. Now, the reason why I built the original version of Taylene is the ability to heal, not only resurrect, but you can see playing kind of a pseudo healer in there. And there we go. Get the boss down just like that. Floor 9th, that gives us another 10 stones. Puts us at 4th. I'm going to stay at 4th right now. See if I can make it a little bit further because this calculates in 45 hours. Now, of course, being this early into AFK Arena, what makes the biggest difference going through here is, of course, levels. Levels are the big thing. I'm going to actually buy these out too. I know we're burning a little bit of diamonds that we're not going to be able to use for summons, but that's okay. And then in here, we've been picking these up just to try to pick up 1 or 2 copies of Damon, which would be nice. You can see we bought the scrolls out of here, waiting to get a little bit more. And then, of course, the barracks doing the exact same, getting the stones. Battle Pass going to unlock just a little bit more, 100 points right there. So we get another card, trying to build Taylene. We have started and we've been kind of grinding it, going through the King's Tower, going through a lot of the different content, making sure that you're doing the arena. Do not underestimate by any means how effective it is within this arena. And you can see, guys, they are getting tough. These heroes are getting very, very tough in here. I feel like I really have to push and I really have to get a lot of these heroes built out further. I think it's at the point where definitely building them out a little bit further, being able to cut through a lot of these stronger heroes because we're not making a crazy amount of progression anymore. But if I can take down like a Lucius, if we can get the fear right here from Titus, some crowd control from Mishka, even looking at the crowd control right there from Rowan, could burn through some of these targets, but it's Chimera versus Chimera, which of course we're going to get decimated in a defeat. I'm wondering if we could fight this one maybe with a different beast. Let's swap in. Let's see, we have a really, really strong build in there. I'm wondering, let's go this route. And I'm wondering if we could pick up Chimera with the pull. See right there, we got Lucius does that little stun right at the beginning. See, there's the shielding. That means it's pretty much game over at this point. Even Titus went down really fast right there. But if we can get some crowd control, we took out Chimera. That might be the win based on Chimera versus Chimera. But look at that. Burke just rolled right through us. and might be a hero that we're really underestimating is how effective Vert can be in formations. I mean, we hit 73, we were mid 50s for a while, but thinking of the build and how these heroes are kind of in here, it's made a big difference. We can even mirror in here, but look, we are not even close to what we're seeing with these specific heroes. This is going to make a big difference in here. I know with the pull, they got the haste advantage right there. Probably should have not went another way, but I didn't know what Shamira was going to look like. Let me try it. Let me try it one more time. This is the big reason why I don't PvP. Most of you know I want to keep Shamira in here. So you know what? Let's drop that out. Let's put Rowan in the middle where he's going to drop the cart. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's see the haste factor in here. We pulled him in. We did, even there, Shamir just got melted by Crescio. Now, of course, Crescio being a relatively new hero, all of the newer heroes seem to be doing incredibly well. So we got some more tokens out of there. That's okay. We can play around with that later. Now, the event, of course, Magician's Hat. The Alliance contest is back. Now, this is one that we did. Let's go ahead and invite. What do we have for applications? No applications. I want to do this. No teammate. Is your race gone? 18-2. I'm wondering if a race has not been on in a while. Guild Tempest 18-2. Huh. I'm going to have to look because I don't know is a race on the friends list. Because that is a hero that actually we joined the very first day. Yeah, I might just have to pick up a new friend in here with the ones that we got. So again, one more day. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, because again, it doesn't show that the player is doing much. Let's go ahead and how do we get rid of the co-op? They don't see now here. Leave the team. There we go. So we have no team. I left the duo and we left the team. There we go. So we're going to have to see, let me see 1 hour. Oh, online failed to send a friend request. Suggested in here. So again, a lot more players. And I'm almost thinking for the power within some of these players to hold, I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to see. Maybe we'll hop in, maybe erase. And I don't know. Again, I'm seeing a couple places where it's showing me that there's no progression, that the player didn't do anything. I don't know if that's something that I'm not seeing. Oh, I leveled up some Maulers. I'm going to have to fix the tower in here. But we know we wanted to finish the daily. Hoping we can get some more summons out of here. So the Alliance contest, definitely going to have to grab somebody in there. But I'm hoping, again, that we can get some copies of some of these heroes that we need. Really need to make some more progression in here. Let's go ahead. We'll get a little bit more damage in here. That's going to give us both of our chests. Chest number 1, chest number 2. That, of course, is going to give us almost a full pull. We have 5 tricks in here. 1. Let's do 2. We can do, I think this is going to give us enough for some more food. Again, looking for those wilders. That's what, 7. I think that's 8. Nope, 9. That's 10. We're going to save the rest of them because that gives us our 20 tricks right there. That, of course, is going to give us the rare chest. I think we also have a couple other ones in here. Let me see. So let's pop this open. Yeah, we got 3 more stones. We got all of these. And again, sticking to our wilders. I'm hoping this is going to make a difference to build these out. So what else do we got? So let's pop these cards open. Yeah, still need 50 of our primordial emblems. We're starting to, and really just continuing to farm all of those up in the entirety. Boom, we'll get some more resource again out of here. And we also have our dailies. Where is the merchants? We do have, and again, we're what, 14 days? I think we just started the 14th day on here. Gonna have to make some more progression to unlock the rest of that. And of course, most of the ability or most of the events at this point are pretty well done. We're getting our free summons every day. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we get somebody that we're looking for. It is a copy of Belinda. Not one that we were looking for, but that's okay. So 8 more summons, and then I think it is the Maulers we're going to be getting today. The copy of Eden. This is just the everyday farm. It's kind of crazy. There is Tassie. Again, need food. Need food for all of these heroes. Even Maulers need food. Go ahead and build this up a little bit further. Goalless. Come on, where's another one more? And then we're going to get the card there. Sylvana. Yeah, one more, and then we'll get the card. Now, Destiny, like I said earlier, this should just about get Damon. It has been so RNG with these desired heroes. We're getting these because we're 46 of 60. And of course, again, it's very similar to AFK Journey where you have a set amount of summons, but you can pull it before the summon. Even there, Stargazer, we got one copy, which is just some more resources out of there. That's okay. That's okay. Again, there we go. A little bit more on the battle quest, more of our sigils, which we absolutely need. What do we got here? Let's see. So some more rares. There are some elites. There are the Elite Plus. So we got one there. Got that other copy of Belinda. So not going to be able to build anyone. Honestly, I'm probably going to build Belinda in here is what I've been kind of leaning to. Here we have double copies of Scrath. And of course, we did build out Titus. I don't have any more copies of Titus. In here, we finally get, and we got a copy of Ogi a little bit earlier today. There is our Mythic Plus. And there we go. There is the Ascended. So that makes number 2 for the second, our second Wilder that is Ascended. Now, of course, we are working on, as it sits right now, of Leica. And even then, there's 2, 3. That's a lot of stars on Leica. We have enough for Tassie, which would be the next one. Then we just have to wait and see who we're going to get other copies of when it comes to this faction to build them out a little bit further. And the same with Shamira. We got Shamira built out. You can see we have 2 pieces of food right here. I'm going to focus on building out Grez out of here. And then this is never going to happen to have 5 Ascended of our Celestial heroes. And then we're getting pretty lucky with the Hippos. But overall, not a ton that is going on in there. The Adventure, again, Fallen Souls, we're going to have to complete that part. We know that Thorin's piece within the Halloween event is completely done as well. So again, making progression. Just got to wait. We need more essence. I think at this point, we're like at 15,000. So we have 5,000 right there. Yeah, we need 15,000. And I'm going to build up Rowan. I'm going to build up signature item on Rowan and then go in and build the rest of these heroes. But we're already in 20-20. So we are almost, I think, halfway. Nope, third of the way through chapter 20 at this point. Remember, 22 is the point that we want to get to. So, all right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the progression. And as always, thank you guys for watching.